Did I buy this sweater just for the Doctor Who specials? I mean, I'll wear it again, but... Hey everyone, Jeremy here. Welcome to the channel. Before we get into special 3 of the Doctor Who 60th anniversary, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. The likes just encourage me to make more, and it also gets this content out to other people, and the subscribe just allows you to follow along and get more content like this. It's a win-win if you like this content. Okay, Special 3. Special 2 was a lot of fun. I enjoyed Special 2. It was more like an episode to me than a special, but that's okay. I enjoyed it. I think it set some things up that are going on with the Doctor, and it might even tell us a little bit of why Donna's there, why he kind of needs her there. So going into Special 3, I do have high expectations. There's a lot to pay off in this episode, or special, I should say. I wish this was going to be like 8 more specials, but I'll take what I can get. Oh, it's going to hurt to see Tennant go. It's just, I know, this is a blessing, you know, getting a Doctor back full-time, or not full-time, but part-time like this is pretty rare. So I'm just enjoying what we're getting, but I expect I will be very teary-eyed by the end of this. Not particularly where I expected to start. Okay.
Guten Tag, kommen into the warm. It is raining, is it not? All of the water, all splashy.
And the rules, they are very, very important in these rules, don't you think? Also, they have the teddy bears and the Harvey horsen. Who does not want a Harvey horse and to go clippity-clop down the Strasse, yeah? She will never miss anything ever again.
That wasn't a reason to run out of the store.
You must be used to. What a wonderful, wonderful game.
That wee chap's about to change the world. Imagine what he would say.
Well, he's boiling alive, so...
Excuse me? Can you tell me, what are you doing?
I can't drive.
Okay,
so, which means...
I pay my taxes, which means I paid for this road.
Excusez-moi, monsieur, je suis terrible, but perhaps you will dance avec moi. Ooh la la. Sorry, thanks.
We'll keep your family safe. You go with the doctor.
Did I mention I love MPH? This is great. Avengers Tower. I'm not really complaining. It looks awesome.
I remember your father working night and day to keep units secret, and look at you now, out and proud and
Gonna hit him.
the earth.
Oh, hug.
I fought them all.
Oh. Okay, that warms my heart that she hugged him. She was walking at him so blissfully.
That's for you.
What do I care? I mean, seriously. Why should I care about you?
No change there, then.
You're fine.
That's what I was
Completely normal, and that's because of the...
No. I think you'll find that I'm in charge here. And we've been infiltrated by aliens, by a man with 2 hearts, a man who changes his face and cannot be trusted. And you, and her, both with red hair. What is this? Some sort of conspiracy?
Wow. It's that instant.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Middle C an octave higher. La 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 la.
Oh.
What? What is it?
Sing that again.
I know that from somewhere. What are the notes? C-E-G-C, G-E-C.
What?
It's a musical palindrome. Oh, what is it? I found the exact same notes.
Oh, it's not a tune. It's a laugh.
It's a puppet.
The giggle.
Giggle in everyone's head.
What is that thing?
All the anger out there on the street, the lies, the
real.
righteousness, that's human, that's you, that's who you are. Using your intelligence to be stupid. Poisoning the world.
What a great line.
Hating each other. You've never needed any help with that.
You should think about joining UNIT.
120 plus 5 weeks holiday.
Done.
Galvanic beam in position.
Please,
Close up in range
please,
in 90
please give me a
seconds.
unit spin-off with them.
Enough.
Honolulu. I wondered which one of you had the balls.
So you know my name?
I don't know if I can save your life this time.
It's not about me.
Oh, yes, it is.
Lift you up. I'll take the weight, okay? Ready? Up.
I came back to the shop
Oh,
because I couldn't stop hearing it.
What are these?
turned him into a marionette.
Do you like my puppets, Doctor? But here's my favorite one.
I thought I was clever. I thought I was clever.
And I warn you now, if this is a trick, I will kill you.
I lost my precious hubby. They threw me in the cubby. They missed their dear papa.
Donna?
They seek him near and far. They missed their kiss goodnight.
You can leave now.
Sticky babbies are so sweet.
Donna does not mess around.
Anything to add?
Come and see. Come and see.
But she was killed by a bird.
She still survives in her last second of life.
Well, that's all right then.
But then,
The doctor met Bill, but she was killed by the Cybermen.
I accept the challenge.
You have no choice.
I came to this universe with such delight. And I played them all, Doctor. Now everybody wins.
And everyone loses.
The never-ending game. Now name your challenge.
Not sure it changed that
Simplest
much.
game of all.
Not the worst, not the best.
My turn.
Now the worst.
I'm the king. Best of three.
Best of three.
I'm already running!
Oh, I think he's here.
I was gonna say, that's him. Yeah, there was really no one else but NPH that could play this.
What happened to them? They're dead. I'm sorry.
Get back inside! And I said 9!
I don't understand why you're so small. You
Ooh.
can turn bullets into flowers.
So come with me.
Hmm?
Leave this tiny world.
The Time Lord and the Toymaker.
Infinite games. And yet,
Ugh.
I have fallen in love
For a second.
with humanity.
your fight is with me. And you owe me one more game.
I played the first game with one doctor. I played the second game with this doctor. Therefore, your own rules have decreed I play the third game with the next doctor.
This She's not dying.
I know. But you're gonna be someone else. It doesn't matter who. Because every single one of you is fantastic.
Allons-y.
What's happening?
Could you pull?
Could I?
What? Can you?
What do you mean?
No. No.
What?
What?
You're me.
I'm me. I think I'm really, really me. I am completely me. Don't you stand there? Does this work? I don't know.
He's not wearing pants.
So good.
What do you think?
I think you're beautiful.
Still beautiful.
Yeah. Do you come in a range of colours?
Yes.
If I can interrupt.
Behold the game of the Time Lords.
But that's cheating.
How?
It's your game. And you did this. But you doubled us. I accept your challenge. If you drop it, you lose.
Hey! I'm on your side!
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Got carried away.
And my prize, Toymaker, is to banish you from existence forever.
No, but I'm... It's not... My legions are coming.
Legions? Just walking around in his underwear still.
You can't save everyone.
Why not?
Come here. I've got you. Yeah? It's okay. I'm here.
If that's not therapy.
That doctor that first met the Toymaker never, ever stopped. Put on trial, exiled, key to time, all the devastation of Logopolis. Adric, Riversong. All the people we lost. River. I loved her. And Rose. We're Time Lords. We're doing rehab out of order.
Huh.
You're saying you need to stop. The one adventure you've never had. You changed your face. And then you found me. Do you know why? To come home.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Watch.
Is he gonna make another TARDIS?
Stand back. Go on, that's it. Donna. You get a prize, honey. Here is mine.
I am so sorry.
You weren't going to leave without saying goodbye, were you?
As if I would ever do that. Come here.
There are two doctors.
I love you. Get out.
I'm not doing that again.
Still without his pants.
Don't go sneaking off to Mars.
Again?
What's that mean?
Oh, no, it was just once. Oh, you're in trouble.
You took me to New York last week.
The Gilded Age. It was amazing. Well,
With my best friend, my brother-in-law, the evil stepmother.
Oh, I have barely begun.
And mad Auntie Mel.
Mad Auntie Mel. Mad Auntie Mel. I like that.
Who'd have thought I ended up with a family?
Oh my God, I got it wrong.
Funny thing is, I fought all those battles for all those years. And now I know what for. I've never been so happy in my life.
That was not at all what I was expecting. The Doctor, our David Tennant Doctor, gets retirement twice. Because we got to remember, there was the regenerated Doctor that regenerated from his hand that went off with Rose and got to live essentially happily ever after with her, which, quite frankly, I was all for. And it also broke my heart, though, because the Doctor also had to continue forward without her. Now that Doctor that had to continue without her gets to finally have his own family. He can stop running for a while. It is all the Doctor does. Runs from one situation to another. Yes, it's fun, it's adventure. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's chaos and things like that. But he just charges forward. He doesn't slow down. He doesn't stop. To give him a real retirement, to give essentially all the Doctors. Honestly, the Doctor has never healed from all the wounds that they have suffered. That we have seen the Doctor go through so much and never rest and never truly take time. We've seen a handful of episodes here and there where, he's, off on an adventure just for leisurely fun. From what everyone testifies at this point, he doesn't stop. Even when he's supposed to be resting, he doesn't stop. We're even seeing that at the end of this episode, that he didn't stop. Even when he's supposed to be on vacation, he's supposed to, or not vacation or retirement, whatever you want to call it, sabbatical. Let's go with that term. He's still popping off to New York with Rose. He's still popping off to Mars. Now, these sound like these are smaller excursions, more like, all right, we're going to pop over there for an hour or two and we're coming right back. So the Doctor popping over somewhere usually leads to shenanigans. But he's still retiring, because even to see him sitting at a table like that, to see him sit there and commune with a family he truly loves, that is such a step. And it really pays off the things I'd seen in the other episodes, or we'd seen in the other episodes, where I was noticing the Doctor's far more affectionate, that he's actually speaking about his affections now, not just, you got the air of he cared about these people and such. He didn't verbally express it a lot. Now he was. And in this episode especially, he continued to do it. Heck, and I think this is partially a little bit of the next Doctor coming out, because the new Doctor, our 15th, I think he is, which technically the numbering's wrong anyway. The new Doctor was very willing to tell himself he loved him. Very therapeutic, by the way. He took himself in his own arms and let him get all that emotion out. He acted as support for himself, recognizing the pain that was going on in himself and admitting to it. Granted, there are two people here, but they are still one person. What this also does, though, and this was very smart of these specials, it really is setting up the new series to be kind of the start of a new Doctor Who. It is not just we've regenerated and we've got a new Doctor. No. It's kind of like the past Doctors, the Doctors that have been through all the things that are David Tennant Doctor. is now suffering from, that doctor's retired. And this new doctor, this healthier doctor, is out there, is the one we're going to be following, while the David Tennant doctor still exists and is working on himself, is working on recovering from all the things that they've been through. Now, this does beg the question. We are talking about mental health here. This was very much about mental health. There is no way around that. How is the new doctor's mental health? It's very possible that it's more like the David Tennant doctor. His issues were never resolved, and that face came back because he had so many unresolved issues as that doctor that he suppressed so much as that doctor that the face came back. When his mental health went into crisis, it reverted back to the form where the crisis began. Because I would say the crisis began with Donna, if not Rose. In that era, somewhere in there, and that's a very short time frame, like a year. In that time frame is where his crisis really began, and he never stopped. He just kept going. So it's like his face reverted to, might as well call him the crisis doctor, because that's where his mental health was. As I'm talking about this, I'm guessing kind of headcanoning that maybe the new doctor basically is just accepting. The new doctor has witnessed everything that's been going on. I keep, here's new doctor, old doctor. The new doctor is kind of acting as an outside observer to his own history and realizing that he needs to let go of some of it, that he needs to accept some of it, that you can't save everyone. That is a very important part. Old doctor, we're really having a hard time letting go of that. New doctor, that's one of the first things he says, is we cannot save everyone. I guess each doctor has their own unique quirks and personality traits. So I'm guessing this new doctor kind of came out willing to accept the events of the past and understand that he's not responsible, that they aren't responsible for everything that has happened. They are a part of events. It doesn't mean that they control them. Old doctor does not accept that. And that's what he's got to work on. And like I said, that also sets up the Disney Plus version, or the new version of the doctor, who will have less baggage than our Tennant one. But speaking of that, we've got two doctors now. I don't expect this means we're getting a David Tennant Doctor Who series, but I do think this is a way of leaving the door open for him to appear not only in the proper Doctor Who series, but some of these spin-offs they've been talking about. They've been talking about a unit spin-off. He can appear there. And don't get me wrong, if they announce tomorrow they're doing two Doctor Whos, one with the new Doctor, one with the Tennant Doctor, I'd be like, okay, I'm fine with that. But I don't see that coming. I see this more as a way to keep the Tennant Doctor still alive and in the universe. And we have the ability to revisit him whenever we want, while we also have a proper Doctor out there constantly on adventures that we can follow week to week. That means we can have Christmas specials with both Doctors. That means we can have a special where it's a grand crossover between all these rumored spin-offs. And what kills me is I've been talking this entire time about the ending. I've barely talked about the episode, but that ending was so good. It was unfortunate we didn't get to see more of Wilf, so that was hard. But we got to see him at the very beginning, and that's special. We at least got to see him one more time, and that's wonderful. The episode itself was messed up. It was very much similar to what I was talking about with last week's episode, where I kind of said last week was a very much more, I compared it to, in a sense, like Alien, where it was a more intense episode of Doctor Who, where, yes, it still had its funny bits, but it was a way more intense, more suspenseful episode. This was more in line with almost a haunted house. It was, the Doctor was facing off against a deity, essentially, something far beyond his own comprehension, something that scared him. because it does operate at such a level that he can't actually understand it. So that actually led to a very different tone than what we had the last special, and even from the first special. And again, that's what I love about Doctor Who. Each episode can be very different. And I said it a million times during the episode, NPH, just perfect casting. If they had tried to cast anyone else, they would have had to cut the music numbers. There is no way, unless it was like Lin-Manuel Miranda, that they were going to pull that off with as much gusto and fun as NPH. Because even when he's menacing, and he was menacing, he was real menacing. I liked how menacing he was. That was good. That was real good. But he was also fun, and he was also playful, and that was just so good. That is one of those villains I really enjoyed. It really worked for me. But yeah, the rest of the episode, obviously getting to see UNIT and their Avengers-like tower, that was awesome, and also does still lend credence to the whole idea that we might be getting a UNIT spinoff. This was so good. This was so good. These specials have been fantastic. I am so happy we got them. And while I thought we were going to lose David Tennant, I was so prepared to lose him. I was obviously sobbing my eyes out when I thought he was dying. The fact that we get to keep him to a degree made me kind of cry even harder. I'm still weepy just thinking about it, because that's not a gift I expected this year. And that is awesome. All right, all. What did you think of this special or the specials overall? Leave your comments below. What do you think is next for the David Tennant Doctor, the retired, the sabbatical Doctor? What is going to happen with him? What do you think of the introduction of our new Doctor? How are you feeling about him in this episode? And will Donna go to work for UNIT, or will UNIT work for Donna? Whatever your thoughts, leave them in the comments below. Like I mentioned up top, please remember to hit that like and subscribe. And before I go, as always, please take care of yourselves, and please take care of each other. Kind of like the Doctor just did. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.